table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
319!
Allen taken right to the air. Bengals get to him and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Hey, home. Alert!
Now Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front. And
oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on down.
On one, ready?
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Gun. Stop.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. They pitch it out to him here. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Again, it's Cook. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a James Cook touchdown. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Nicole Hardman now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10. Here's Allen. One pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from the 37. Play action now with Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Allen gonna throw again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. To the air again, Allen bails out of the pocket quick. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And his line forward halted after a couple of yards. Now it's T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's Cox. This is Loveland. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. We've set it downs for him from the 31. From the gun, Piron. Having gained about a handful there. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow now on first down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Pushing the tight end over.
12.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Another one for Cook. That the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 25 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
180.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll run here on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
319. Half 10.
They give it to him again. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Let's go in here, Allen. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Now second and goal.
Round 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Third and goal for Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And now it's second down.
Here we go.
Throwing again here from the end zone. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. Well, Rob, obviously an error on the quarterback's part to make that throw, right? But credit his effort to take that pick and turn it into an even bigger play.
And the race is on. After that ball is in your hand, now it's on you as that returner to get out in front of those offensive players before they can react, change direction, and ultimately track him down. The initial advantage always goes to the guy making the pick, and he took it to the house.
Wandale Robinson now to return this. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Rolling out to his left. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bills get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
319, alert!
That's more of the catch out left. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. Stop.
Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. One last play before the break. And final shot before the half. He's loaded another one up. He connects downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards on the pickup.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a...
Here we go.
First down, Bengals.
Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, it's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Burrow to the air now. Cox misses no. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bengals have a first down.
Hey, we're good.
Working quickly here.
26 yards. And the Bengals first down.
11, Thomas.
They'll run it with Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open this.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47.
A 47-yard attempt.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And they continue to trail by 8.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there.
That's good.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Allen fires out wide, complete. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. And he can't is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Alert!
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him.